Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the MakeCode Arcade Advanced stream. I'm Richard on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Joe at JWonder on the MakeCode.
And what's our game about today, Joey?
What's our game
Were
about?
you here? Yeah.
It's about Big Neck.
Get taller was the answer I was looking for. Get taller. But I realized I had an epiphany earlier today. Why neck just go up? Why just go up? Why neck not go side?
Ooh.
So I was thinking back to our museum episode where we had where I made a unique giraffe sculpture, if you recall.
It's been a while. Wait, so is this like we're gonna like make the sprite and then just like leave it behind and turn right like a snake? Okay. Cool with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. So the basic idea is I want to make it so that you can the neck can be kind of like snake and go and make, angles and stuff. Which I think will be really goofy and fun. We'll see how it looks though. We also have this procedural generation thing that we started doing, but I'm excited about this neck thing, so I'm going to do the neck thing first, and then we can come back to that. So let's go and try and do that real quick. So the basic idea that Joey was kind of hinting at is we're going to have a neck sprite that we're just going to leave behind. And when we do that, I'm thinking, should it be snake controls, or should it be like when you hold left, you start going left, and when you release it, you go back up again?
That's a good question.
I guess I'm leaning towards the hold and release, because you're not going to be able to go down.
Yeah. And then
This
it
game,
kind
I
of
think,
gets rid of the weird conceptual ones where it's like, do people feel more at home if they're facing right and you press left? Does it go up or left, sort of thing?
Right. Okay, so we'll do it that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to we've got our we'll do the procedural generation first. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We should finish what we started.
Yeah, I want to see my penguin fly across the screen.
Yeah, we got to do that too.
Wait, does this mean we're gonna headbutt the penguin?
I do like that idea. Yeah, maybe we'll headbutt.
Is that how we get rid of the penguin? Is you have to headbutt it?
Works. Okay, so let's go back to our function place foods. So this is the thing that is generating all of these leaves right now. So we're generating like treetops that are either like 3x3 or 4x3. And we need to make it so that they have, branches that are coming out of them. So we have the tiles to do that, but we need to go ahead and make our function that generates these guys put down the tiles in the right order. So let's see. Let's look at the code we have so far. So we have a current location. While this current location is not 0, so the row, because it's constantly going up. So when it's at 0, it means we've left the tile map. We are creating an apple, which we're not going to do anymore. Goodbye, apple. And then we are calling generate treetop. So the giraffe is going to be stuck for a little while. You know what? Now I'll put the apple back just for testing. There you go, because we need the apple to grow big and strong. Okay, so let's go to our generate treetop over here. And this function, if I recall, has a lot going on. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do it inside this function. Let's just do another function, which is going to be called generate tree branch. Did Vivian ever get back to you, Joey?
She was on a walk. I don't know if she's coming. She
Oh,
responded
I see.
when I said, "Well, you're welcome to join in any time." She said, "Ha ha 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 ha." Wait. Ha ha.
All right. Okay, so we're going to be generating a tree branch. So right now we have our current location somewhere when we've done generating this thing. And you know what? I don't remember where it actually is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so we just mark it. So let's go into scene. Well, first let's call this function so that our code actually runs. And we're going to go to scene. We're going to do a set tile at location. And we're just going to set it to be something that we know what it is. You know, we'll set the apple, actually. And we're going to set it at current location. All right, let's see where we put the apple. Oh, okay, I think the apples are actually being placed underneath the other apples.
Rude.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you can see the apple in there. Good. I like these apples. They remind me very much of the Yoshi apples and Yoshi fruit in Super Mario World.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I don't want to look at my bad apples anymore. We're going to go ahead and just put this in here. We're going to change this eventually, but for now. Okay, so we have this right here. We're going to go ahead and generate our branch. And so what we need to do is we need to do this 2 tiles down, it looks like. So we're going to go to our current location. And we're going to make another location. So we'll call this branch location. And this is just going to make our code easier because we're going to need to do some like location moving. And I don't want to move the current location because that's going to make our code a bit more complicated. So we're going to go ahead and go back into here and grab the tile in direction. Oh, nope, not that one. The location in direction, this one, and get the current location, and we're going to do the location to the bottom. We need to move down twice, so we'll do location, bottom of the location, bottom of the current location. And now what we're going to do is we're going to choose 50% if we're going to go left or right. Okay, and we're going to set at our branch location. If this is true, we'll go right. Otherwise, we will go left. All right, so let's see that. Okay, there we go. So you can see we have our little branch coming out of these leaf clouds, I guess you could say. And so what we need to do now is to make this branch go to the edge of the screen. So we're going to do a while loop. And we're going to go ahead and get a property of this block. Like this. And we're going to do a comparison. And if we're going right, we want to go until the location column is branch location column is greater than, let's see, we're 10 columns across. So greater than 10 or greater than or equal to 10. I'm sorry, we want to do the opposite of that, while less than 10. And we're just going to move our branch location to the right. So let's go ahead and change this to be location right. And then we are going to set this sideways branch. So let's see. Oh man, I already have to refresh. That did not take, I mean, I guess actually I had the simulator running for a long time before we actually started this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or no, did I just break my game? Yep.
Ah.
There, look at that. That looks nice.
That's how they get you with those while loops.
Yep. Okay, now we're going to do this, and we're going to say while location is greater than 0, and we're going to do just location left. And now we should have them in both directions. Nice. Okay, it looks a little silly to have them go all the way across the screen. I think maybe instead of doing this 50% chance, we should just do it based off the current location, you know?
I mean, it's a silly game. It's fine.
What's silly about getting taller?
Huh? Well, obviously we know apples don't actually make you taller. Penguins do.
Are you eating penguins,
You're
Joey? I don't know if
headbutting
that's
penguins.
I guess I don't know if that's technically illegal, but it seems like it should be.
It's like you know, like a spring where you like, if you collapse it, you're like stretching it out. So you're stretching out your neck when you hit it, because it knocks your head back a little and then it grows taller.
I'm very confused about the words you just said.
It's like a super elastic collision sort of thing.
Gotcha. What does that have to do with penguins?
Well, when they headbutt you, it makes you rebound to be taller. You never
Oh,
tried
I
this?
see. I don't get into fights with penguins. I guess they just like me more. All right. Okay. So now we got our branches kind of going on either side of the screen, or going to like whichever one's closer instead of just doing it randomly like we were before. And maybe we want to space these out a little bit. Let's go ahead and do so we're doing repeat 4 times. What we're going to do is repeat like 6 times. This will make it so we move up 6 instead of 4 in between each one, which means we should have like 2 blocks of wiggle room now. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's even too much, actually. Maybe we'll just do 5. All right. And I want to maybe make it so that we have a little bit of variability in these. So I'm actually going to do an if here. This is just going to be to make it look prettier. Oh wait, do we actually not have the tile I need for this? Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a tile first.
Ooh.
Tile map editor, where are you? Here you are. Look at our tile map. It's really boring. Okay. I want to duplicate both these elbows and flip them like that. Nice, flipped elbows. Okay. You know, Vivian told me something earlier today that I thought was really profound, which is that a giant pair of scissors is really 2 swords. And
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's really been sticking with me.
I'm certain I've seen that somewhere where it's like a anime or a game. I don't remember. It was probably it was an.
Yeah, anyway, I'm sure it exists. Okay, so we're gonna make it so that if the column equals 0, then what we're gonna do is make it so that we bend down, and like there's a 50% chance that we will like do this number. You see, and we need to move our branch location down. So, and let's see if we can see what this looks like. We're getting unlucky. We're getting unlucky. The luck is bad today. Let's go and put some over here. Oh, there we go. That looks a little silly. Maybe we need to move it. Oh, maybe we need to do it if column equals 1. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make it so it's like 30% chance, because 50 might be a bit high. And let's do the same thing over here. So I'm just going to duplicate this over here. And we're going to say if column equals 8, then we want to do this one and this one.
Fancy.
You know, I don't like it when it's up against the wall. Maybe I'll move them over. Maybe I'll make it so that their range is over by 1, you know? Yeah, okay, I like this.
Nice.
It would be cool though if I could make it so that some of them come like this one, okay, that's way over. What if this one like connected to the next one? You know, it's like the other one comes from this one.
Yeah.
That would be cool, right?
Yes. Yes, it would be. I had to think about it for a second, but
You have to think about if it would be cool or not.
yeah, but it would be.
All right. So let's see, how can we do this? Let's go ahead and make a variable which is going to be last tree location. We're going to go ahead and put our last tree location equal to our current location right here. And now when we generate our treetop, I think what we want to do is, we'll do this on the left side first because it's going to be easier. If the column of the last one is like significantly less than the column of the current one, then that means that we have like enough room, right? So let's see. If that is the case, then I think what we want to do is, all right, so on the, this is the going right side, so we want to do it down here. This is the going left side. The reason I want to do left first is because everything is relative to 0, which is easier for me to think about. So we're going to put in an if here, and we're going to say if the branch location column is less than the previous location column, last tree location column, and probably it has to be like -1 or something. Then we're going to do something different. So I'll put this right here. And what we're going to do is make it so that we go over until we are definitely clear. And then we will just go down until we hit the other one and just kind of make it do a T like that.
Yeah.
And we'll probably need to have some sort of T branch, but I'll figure that out later. Hey, Otto, what you doing? He's going into his cat ball. Otto has a cat ball that he likes to sleep in. Okay. So let's see, is this actually ever catching? Let's see. While we're going up, we should see one that doesn't have any branches. There we go. All right. Yeah. So that caught. I don't feel like that one shouldn't have caught though.
Maybe.
Let's see. If branch location, oh, right. We need to make sure that the original location column is also less than 5. Less than or equal to 5. No, less than 5. So this is definitely going to be something that doesn't trigger all the time. All right. Okay. So if that happens, then what we're going to do is we're going to do this very similarly, but we're going to say while location column is greater than last tree location column minus 2, we're going to do this. And then we're going to take the branch location and do a while the branch location row is less than the last tree location row, we're going to do tile map location bottom of branch location. And we're going to set in a vertical one like this. Oh, and we also need to set this right here. All right, this is going to do something. To make this code easier to test, I'm going to go to our place where we do the pick random right here. And we're going to make it from 1 to 5. So hopefully this will trigger. Still not happening, still not happening, still not happening, still not happening, still not happening. See, I guess it is a really specific, oh, okay, there it happened and was very wrong.
Do you forget to set the set it down one or something?
Yeah, wait, let's look at this. Oh no, it's down here. Okay, I was like, this doesn't look right at all. And yeah, there's a reason for that. Okay, so while the branch location column is greater than the last tree location column minus, oh, I have this reversed. This should be the last tree location column right here, and this should be the branch location column. Because we want to make it so that the last tree location is less than the, oh, whoops, should be a column. The last tree location column is less than the branch location because we want the left one, the last one, to be more left than the other one. All right, it's got to trigger now. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it to happen once.
Nice.
Okay, so while the branch location row is less than the last tree location row, we want to set the branch location to be tile map location bottom of branch location. And let's see. That is true, right? Because rows get higher as they go down. So this should be fine, I feel like. Maybe I need to do this right here. But then the branch location row should be less than the last tree location row. And every time we move bottom, it should go up. All right, I'm tired of testing this code this way. So here's what we're going to do.
We had a 30%, right? Can we change that to 100%?
Oh, no. There's no percent chance for this.
Oh, there wasn't for that one? Okay, I missed it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're setting our current location right here. And what I'm going to do is make it so that the current location is if 50% chance. We are going to set the current location to be 4 or 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now it should happen. Wait, how is this not triggering the code?
Why is it not?
Maybe this needs to be 3 because when I'm realizing now that when we create a bigger tree branch, we move over right one.
Mm-hmm.
See, that definitely should have triggered. So we get something wrong with our code. Okay, so we have if the last tree location column is less than the branch location column, -1, so you're over at least 1, and the last tree location column is less than 5, that seems right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll just make this -0. Okay, well, it happened that time. Is it just that we're dealing with much lower numbers than I'm imagining in my head? Because wait. So let's say that the column is 4, okay, and the last tree location is 2, then last tree location 2 is less than 4, and the last tree location is less than 5. This seems like it should work fine to me.
So, yeah. So if it's 4 and 2, should it enter this branch? Yes. And then it enters their branch location column is less than last.
Oh, it's probably
2,
this.
1 there, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I think. Well, all right. Well, anyway, let's just try and fix this part of it. So we set this at the branch location and we say while the branch location row is less than the last tree location row, then we set branch location to be the tile map location bottom of branch location. And it seems like this is never hitting at all. So do I have this backwards? Should it be greater than? Seem right. Yeah, okay, it doesn't like that. All right, let's do a console log, I guess. And try and figure, well, no, wait, we'll use the debugger. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, so we need to set this right here, and let's go ahead and go. Okay, so we've hit our thing. We have our branch location, which, oh my gosh, we can't see anything about the locations.
Oh, there's no column debugger at all in them?
Yeah, all right.
That
Exit. Yeah, I could, yeah, let's create a bug for that.
do that.
Instead, I will do console log. We're going to do the branch location row, and we're going to log the last tree location row. And I'm going to make this branch row and last tree row. And now we'll head on over to our serial view and see what we got. Okay, so the branch row is 29, the last tree row is 27. The branch row is 20, the last tree row is 17. Branch row is 10, the last tree row is 7. And if we go back to our thing, wait. Am I just being super stupid? Shouldn't the branch tree row be higher?
The branch.
Oh, I know what's happening. Me.
Okay.
Whoop.
Oh, it's being set after. I see.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. So it was always being set to the current location it was, basically.
Yes.
Or to the location that it would be updating from at that point, instead of what we wanted it to be last.
Definitely explain some stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and tweak our values again. So we want to make it so that, let's see, we do, let's go ahead and throw this out. We're going to do the while the branch column is greater than the location column -2, so that we aren't doing this thing where we chop off part of our branch again. Go and whoops, I guess I need to go in the opposite direction. So we want to say while the branch location column is greater than the last tree location column minus, oh, I did -2. Whoops, -2. Okay, I guess that's too far. All right, so let's try -1 again, but I feel like that was giving us bad results. Yeah, see, we're getting cut off sometimes for when we have a big tree. So maybe I can fix this a little bit by doing, well, one, this only seems to trigger when we do have a big one here in the first one. And that seems to also be causing this issue. So let's go ahead and go to our generate treetop. And we're going to, oh no, that's actually a pain. Ugh, I thought this was going to take 5 minutes. Why am I so bad at coding?
To be honest, part of the reason why I was why I agreed that this should be done was that I was thinking about like this will be fun to watch you write code for, and then I zoned out a little.
Thanks, Joey. Okay, so maybe we should set the last tree location. We should do this and then get rid of this. Whoops. Oh, it really doesn't like that.
Oh, it really doesn't like.
Yeah, I thought that would work, actually. Maybe I need to refresh. Yep, I had to refresh. All right, well, now it's not triggering at all. Or it is triggering, but we're going too far off the screen, I guess. Okay, so we need it to be, we do need it to be less than the branch location column. -1 though, right? Or is it just that we need it to be less than the branch location?
Let's see. So branch location is current position, current like branch location, and last is the location at the bottom of the last, like the connector into the green spot.
Yeah.
And we want it to be centered on the other, like we want to connect it
Doesn't
to
need
the
to be,
top went through.
it doesn't need to be centered, frankly. I just want it to be connecting.
Yeah. That looked more promising.
I don't see why this one's not going though.
Which one?
Like that one should have connected down.
It should have gone straight down, you mean?
Yeah, this one should have gone down. This one could have gone down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was thinking about this all wrong.
Yeah.
All it really needs to do is the column needs to be less than or equal to the current branch location. And the last tree column location is less than 5. And we just say while the branch location column is greater than, I don't know, 1, greater than 0. And then we go down at the very end.
Wait, the column is greater than just 0? Greater than, it has to be compared with the other one, right? No?
No, it doesn't. Because so all we want to do is if they're on the same
Same
tier,
level. Same, yeah.
yeah, then that means we have room to go down to the other one. In fact, we have room to go down to the other one
If they're within.
if we always connect at 1, as long as the other one is greater than 1, we always have room to connect.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. So if the last tree column location is greater than 1, then we're going to do, while the branch location is greater than 0, we're going to do this. Except I think we actually do want it to be greater than 1. And then yeah, okay, this is working. Yes, this is what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
We should go down a little bit more. All right, we got there. It just took forever.
Did you draw the T branch already?
No, I didn't. We'll do that right now. First, let's see if we got the thing right or not. Okay, yeah, cool. So we just need to make it so that the last one is the T branch. Should be fine. Okay, so to make that happen, let's go ahead and go to our tile map. Why can't I find it? It's in the on start. All right. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to duplicate this tile. We're going to edit it, and we're going to make a T version, which is just going to be. Oh, sorry, I don't actually. This is the wrong one. Go away, you. we want to do this one. Yes. Yes? Wait.
Yes.
No, wait, we have multiple cases here.
So for the T branch, all we need is, can we get away with just copying like the one directly above the one you have currently selected, and then flipping it and then pasting it on top of it?
Yeah, so that'll work no, that's not the T we want, right? Because, okay, so let's look at the cases we have. Let's go back to our game. We have this case where we have a thing coming off this branch that's going all the way up. But we also have the case, this one.
Are they not
Which
the
should
same
be
thing?
going over to the left.
So if it's continuously doing it, you mean?
Yeah, so we have two T's we need. So let's go back.
This T and then one, and then we just need to rotate it 90.
Yeah, so we want this one that Joey just mentioned. And then I do that. There we go. Wait. Flip to this way.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. We want this one, and then we want to do the one that is like getting joined from the. So we want to like duplicate this one and do just go straight also like this.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, yeah. So these are the two we need. All right, and it should be pretty easy, I think, to determine which one we want to do. So
we should just be able to check if the one below it is empty tile, right?
I don't think we need to do that. We can just check whatever it currently is, because it'll either be a straight one, which means we want the one that goes to the side, or it'll already be a T, and then we know we need it. We want it to be the one that goes.
Right. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so we're going to change this to be the column +1, and then for the last one, we're going to set branch location to be the branch location bottom. So now we are at where we should be making the junction. And then here we're going to say, what is the current tile? So it will, if it's straight, then we want to set it to be, comment. We want to set it to be this one.
If it is. Yeah.
Yep. If it is this one, we want to set it to be this one.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Well,
oh, we didn't. All these, there we go. That was one.
wait, why did that one work?
Because the other ones were both ones where it had a second notch. So we have to.
Oh.
Right? The ones where it goes just across are fine. The ones where it hits the like random chance where it goes like this are not. So we just have to account for that.
Okay. So if that is that one, then we want it to be.
If we're already in this case, we can just do a like instead of 4 count, we can just do while tile is blank tile, right? Because we are. Does that make sense? All the ones we're drawing over right now
Yeah.
should be blank tiles.
Does make sense. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Try that again.
It was always going to be a notch tile there. I got you. Ooh. Nice. Are you, out of curiosity, are you going to leave the other side as an exercise to the reader?
No, we'll do it real quick. I think it'll be easy now that we've done one side.
Okay.
Okay, let's just make sure we got all of them right. I think we do. I think we've seen all the cases now.
Yeah.
One thing is, I think it's being a little too aggressive. So I am going to put in an and like 50% so that we don't have these gigantic ones taking up like the entire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's also because, we've hard coded the random values here, right?
Oh, you're right. You're right. We did do that. Okay.
I mean,
let's go ahead.
It makes some sense to do that just because, sometimes you want to branch, but.
Yeah, let's put this back to the way it was before. So we're going to do a random between 1 and I think 7 was what we had before. All right. And now what we're going to do is go to our thing over here. And we're going to do the same thing, basically. So we're going to first go ahead. Oh, sorry, it's actually this upper part. We're going to duplicate this mess. And we're going to pull out this. And then put all of this inside there. Actually, we want this to be on the outside. Nice. Okay. And now we want to say if the column is greater than 4 and this one is less than like 8.
9 is going to be the last one visible, so 8 to match the 1. Yep.
Yeah. Then we say while greater than 8, we're going to do if this equals 8 and 30% chance, we're going to do tile location right. And bottom is fine. Then we're going to do right here. And oh, we also need to swap these.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to have to make the T in a second. Okay, so we'll make this one like that. And this is all fine. And then we're going to say if it is this, we want to do this. Otherwise, if it is this, we want to do a flipped version of this T. Okay, we got a little bit of a bug, but we'll fix it.
I wonder if right click to enter tile editor directly would be nice to add new tile.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of those things that would only be nice for us, but it would be nice.
Yeah, sure enough.
All right, where was I? Right here. We want this to be the flipped one.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And is that good? Oh, we want it to be while tile map column is greater than 8. This branch location column is greater than 8. This seems wrong. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've been thinking about it, and we have only been talking about the new blocks, but there is something that I wanted to know, which is how many times we have used the branch location block. Do you think there's any good way to do that with the new feature in the editor that people won't know to look for?
What?
Control F. Find where all the branch locations
Oh, right. Okay, so if you press Control F now, there is a find. So rejoice, everybody, with a gigantic project, because you can now do something like type branch and go through all of the locations where branch shows up in your code. It's really nifty. Shannon did it. Will turned it on. So give Shannon all the credit.
It'll be better in a couple days too, because it'll like center a little nicer too, because Shannon is great.
Yeah. All right, cool. I think we have our procedural generation done, and it took the entire stream. Let's see. We got like 5 minutes left. We can do penguins in 5 minutes, right? Okay.
I believe
so yeah, we're gonna make some penguins happen. So you might remember Joey made us this wonderful penguin right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it so that periodically, so let's do game update every, and we'll do 2 seconds. We are going to generate a penguin like this. And let's go ahead and copy our image. 16 by 10. Go, put them in there. We're going to give them a velocity. So let's go ahead and set the, let's make this new variable. Pengo. We're going to set its Vx to be negative, I don't know, 30. And we're going to set bounce on walls to be true. We're going to use the character animation extension to do loop frames when facing left. I'm just going to pull this in here and make this 80. Make this Pengo. And then we're going to duplicate this and make it facing right and flip this around. Thank you, Joey, for only doing 2 frames. Really makes my life easier. And then we're going to make it so that we set the location of this guy. So we're going to set the Y. I want these to appear off screen so that you don't see them popping in. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the bottom to be inside of scene. We can get the camera top. Refresh. Look at that Pango.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 seconds is probably a little bit too frequent, you think?
Maybe.
But we're also going to make it so that they aren't all in the center of the screen like they are right now. Oh, and let's give these guys kind also. Penguins aren't enemies. And we're just gonna set the X to be random range. Pick random between, we want to make sure they're on screen. So I'm going to do like 16 to 160 minus 16, which is 144. And then we're going to do a 50% chance on the velocity so that they could be going either left or right.
Nice.
So the nice thing of doing it this way is that we are actually also guaranteeing that we aren't creating more penguins than we need to. And let's go ahead and actually clean these guys up also. So we're going to do a on-game update. Encoders. What? Oh, I had the controller.
That's the controller extension, yeah.
Yeah.
For
we're going to do
rotary encoders, like the, what was the name of that one called?
the Playdate.
Playdate, yeah.
We're going to do array of all sprites of kind penguin. We're going to do a if and a comparison. And we're going to say that if their top is greater than the camera bottom, then we can just destroy them. Oops. This way, we won't create a million sprites. We could also do the apples this way to make our game faster if we wanted. I gotta grab the follow block.
If you were to do the apples this way, I guess so.
Oh, I see. It's next to the one I wanted. That's not as crazy as I thought. Okay, so while the top is, sorry, if the top is greater than the bottom of our camera, then we'll just destroy it, because that means it's off screen.
Mm-hmm.
Since we never go down, we'll never see it again.
Sure.
Cool. All right. Nice. Okay, I think we'll have one more stream of this game. And we'll make it so. Yeah, we got to make it so the penguins actually, interact with us. Giraffes and penguins are famously not friends, I think. So we need to make sure that they make that clear.
Neck differential.
It's too much bad blood, Yeah, I believe that this was created as a response to what is the greatest enemy of a giraffe.
Every giraffe, when you ask them about what penguins are to them, they just say they're a pain in my neck, and it's just awkward because it's always the same.
Giraffes say a lot about a lot of things, and you just kind of have to nod your head and be like, "Yeah, I've never heard that one before."
Ha ha ha! Good one.
Yeah, good one. Yeah. All right. So, thanks for watching. Let me go ahead and share this game. And I've been Richard at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
And I've been Joey at JWonder on the MakeCode forum.
And this game looks much better now that it actually has this procedural generation stuff. So I feel good that we didn't waste an hour. Though maybe we did. Sorry about all that. I thought it would be faster. Yes. Yeah. And a reminder, we just did a release of Arcade. There's a bunch of new features. We used some of them today. So check them out. Let us know if you have any bugs. If you do, go to github.com/Microsoft/pxt-arcade, where you can file issues.
Off real quick, if you wanted to,
or the forum.
Is rotate, right? Because that's not something people would find easily.
Rotate already existed.
In the image editor?
Yeah.
No, marquee tool rotate. Or
that doesn't exist.
Wait, scale. I mean, in the.
Oh, right. So
it was scale and not rotate in here.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and show that off real quick. So we have this new marquee tool thing. You notice that's got little ears now, and you can now scale your sprites. It's really cool. Vivian did this.
Did you put in the outline thing too?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's in there. So another fun thing you can do is if you do Shift and then a number or A through F, you will outline with a color. So if I do like Shift 3, it's going to outline with color 3, which is pink. If I do Shift F, it's going to outline with color 15, which is black. And you can just kind of, do little psychedelic outline things. Yeah. Another cool thing we did, which is color replace. So we have a foreground color and a background color. So if I select a background color, let's go ahead and do tan. So I'm going to right click on tan. And I want to change it to be my foreground color, which is pink. If I do Shift R, all of the tan pixels have become pink. And let's say I want to change pink to be green, but I only want to do it in this part of the image. There you go. Yeah, lots of fancy stuff. And I'm gonna probably do a forum post at some point summarizing all of these things. But there's also a new page that tells you how to do this stuff at like makecode.com/ it's asset editor shortcuts.
I guess we could also show off the
There you go.
blog, right? Because did we put up the blog yet?
Yeah,
No.
there's also a blog post, but I don't know how to get to that right now. So anyway, all of the shortcuts are documented here. There's a bunch of other ones. The other ones we also added were we added a circle tool shortcut and a line tool shortcut because we didn't have those before.
Ooh.
Yep. All right. Well, see you guys later.